Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel MH Academy. Hope you all doing well. Today let's discuss about the topic called wave propagation. And for PDF, join my Telegram channel in the description link. So let's see what are the contents we are going to discuss in this video. That is introduction, frequency allocation, frequency bands and modes of propagation. Let's discuss it one by one from the introduction part. In the introduction, let's know what is wave propagation. Wave propagation is any of the waves in which wave travel, that is traveling of waves with respect to the direction of oscillation relative to the propagation direction, which can distinguish between longitudinal and transverse wave. And for electromagnetic wave, propagation may occur in vacuum as well as material medium. But in other types of wave, cannot propagate through a vacuum. That in that circumstance we need a transmission medium to exist. Next we are having frequency allocation. In the frequency allocation is the allocation and regulation of electromagnetic spectrum into radio frequency bands, which is normally done by the governments in our country. And frequency allocation is also called as spectrum allocation or spectrum management. Because of radio propagation. What is radio propagation? To establish a wireless communication between 2 points at a distance, a transmitting antenna with transmitting equipment at one point and receiving antenna with receiving equipment at another point are necessary. The transmitting antenna radiates a radio signal in the form of electromagnetic wave. Because of this, radio propagation does not stop any national boundaries. Governments had sought to harmonize the allocation of RF bands and the standardization. Coming to the next, we are having frequency band. In this table, it is clearly explains the band number, frequency range, symbol and nomenclature and application of this band. Band number 4 to 7, it is having range from kilohertz, that is 3 to 30 kilohertz, which is called very low frequency, that is VLF, and it is used in naval use and as well as it is used in maritime. And coming to the next, band number 5, 30 to 300 kilohertz, which is low frequency. It is used for aeronautical purpose as well as maritime. Coming to the next, band number 6, that is having 300 to 3000 kilohertz, MF, that is mid frequency, which is used for broadcasting, distress signal and broadcasting also you can say. Next band number is 7, that is ranges from 3000 to 30,000 kilohertz, which is having high frequency, and the applications are long distance broadcasting. The band number 8 having the 30 to 30 megahertz, 300 megahertz frequency range for band number 8, and it is called as very high frequency and symbol is VHF, and the application is TV as well as fixed and mobile AM and FM services. Coming to the 9 number of band number having 300 to 3000 megahertz, which is called as ultra high frequency, and it is also used for TV purpose only as well as fixed and mobile AM and FM services similar to band number 8. Coming to the 10 band number, it is having in 10 to 11, it is having in gigahertz, that is band number 10, the frequency range is 3 to 30 gigahertz, that is super high frequency, which is used in microwaves and radar and satellite communication. Coming to the band number 11, 30 to 300 gigahertz, that is extremely high frequency, which is called as EHF, and it is used in radio astronomy as well as in research purpose. Next we are having the modes of propagation. There are different types of propagation by which transmitting signal can reach the receiving antenna, and this mode of propagation has been classified into 3 types, that is ground wave propagation, sky wave propagation and space wave propagation. Let's discuss it one by one. Let's know first what is ground wave propagation. Ground wave propagation is also called as surface wave propagation, which is guided along the surface of Earth, which is very similar to the electromagnetic wave, which is guided through transmission line. And in practical, important it broadcast and lower frequencies. This ground wave are used as lower frequency and surface wave propagation also we can say. Next, coming to the sky wave propagation. In this sky wave propagation, the frequency range of this propagation is between 2 to 30 megahertz, which is high frequency we can say. And the sky wave are of practical importance for every long radio communication at medium and high frequency, that is medium waves and short waves you can say. Sky wave propagation is also called as short wave or medium wave, as wave propagation due to reflection of ionosphere. Using this wave, a long distance point to point communication is possible. Hence it is also called as point to point communication also. And in this sky wave propagation is also called as ionosphere wave propagation, medium wave or short wave propagation, or point to point communication or point to point propagation. Next, coming to the space wave propagation, the frequency range is above 300 megahertz. In this, the space wave propagation reach the antenna which is receiving either directly from transmitting antenna or after reflecting from the region of the atmosphere which is above the Earth's surface around 16 kilometers of height, which is called as troposphere. And this space wave propagation is mainly used in, that is VHF, that is called very high frequency band, as both previous modes, namely ground wave and space wave propagation, is failed at very high frequency. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more videos.